Just installed the Harley-Davidson headlight trim ring to complete the look of the bike. I've got the auxiliary visors on. I've got the turn signal visors on also. It really completes the look of the bike. It kind of extends the front end a little bit and gives it a classy, nostalgic look. Definitely an improvement from the original visors. I've got them in the back also. The signal lights really do complement the bike when they're stretched out. There's only one problem though. Harley-Davidson designed the headlight trim ring extremely poor. This headlight trim ring does not fit out the box. Not on this 2013 Deluxe. Now, the visor trim rings came with a rubber grommet inside for both sides, which I did not have to use on this bike. I thought I did, and after trying so many times, I just took them out and they fit perfectly. They don't rattle, they don't shake, they're not loose. But when it comes to the big boy in the middle, the centerpiece of the stage, this is designed extremely poorly. If we come down here, I've got the parts here, both of which I purchased on the Harley-Davidson website, and I had it shipped to my local Harley-Davidson dealer. And these are the passing lamps, and there is your part number, 69732-05, and this is going to fit the 2013 again, 2013 Harley-Davidson Softail Deluxe. And here is the headlight trim ring visor, part 69734-05. Okay, both of these were purchased on the Harley-Davidson website. Both were shipped to my Harley-Davidson dealer where I went and picked it up. I've read a lot of the reviews on the headlamp trim ring. You can go onto the Harley site, you can read them yourself. Yes, most people are complaining that this does not fit, and this does not fit out the box. Fortunately, what I did was save the rubber grommets from the visors and laid it out inside this trim ring, cut a few pieces, made some tabs along the way, and I fiddled around with it until I got a tight enough fit. This one screw on the bottom here does not do the trick unless you've got some kind of reinforcements or padding inside to keep this solid. And that, my friend, is the sad state of affairs with an official Harley-Davidson part ordered from Harley-Davidson website, shipped to an authorized Harley-Davidson dealership to go on your authentic American-made Harley-Davidson motorcycle. So, you know what? We're human beings, we adapt. I don't like using anything but official Harley-Davidson parts on my bike if I don't have a choice, and I wanted everything to match evenly and perfectly. I went with the trim ring and I did some adjustments. It is what it is. If you're wondering also about the lights I'm using, I'll go into more depth with the lights. These lights are from JW Speaker. Okay, these are the standard auxiliary lights you'll see in a Harley-Davidson dealership. This one here is the adaptive headlight, where as I lean, more lights light up depending on the way that I lean the bike. I've had them on here for about a year. They're great. They're dynamite. I took a couple months of research to find out information on alternatives to the Daymaker, because Harley-Davidson lights are really freaking expensive. So after 2 months of investigating, I found out that Harley-Davidson does not make their lights. JW Speaker, which is the company that makes these lights, and you can go onto their website, they're an American company and they make a lot of construction and military grade lights for decades. They're the ones that make the Harley-Davidson Daymaker. They put a Harley-Davidson logo on it, they drop it into a Harley-Davidson box, it goes out on the Harley-Davidson floor, and you're paying twice the price of what the bulb is normally sold for. JW Speaker does make the Daymaker that we see in Harley-Davidson dealership. It is called the Evolution. Check it out on their website. You'll be surprised as to the cost of that light in comparison to what Harley-Davidson is charging you for their logo on the same light. So I went ahead and I went straight to the source, and this is a JW Speaker adaptive headlight which was released last January 2016 with the corresponding auxiliary lights. Now, you go into Harley-Davidson and they will see these lights and think, oh, those are aftermarket lights. Well, you know, to them they're aftermarket because a lot of guys don't realize that JW Speaker is the mother of their lights. So are they really aftermarket? No, they're not. I did refuse, however, to go on the cheap end and buy 60, 70, 8 LED headlights off of eBay or Amazon Prime or some company that's shipping them or making them in China. I wanted something American made. I wanted something that was reliable. I was not going to put something rinky-dink into my electrical system. I will spend the money on good quality American product, and this is it. So if you want an alternative to a Harley-Davidson Daymaker and you don't want to spend the Daymaker money and don't really care what anybody says about not having a Harley-Davidson logo on your LEDs, JW Speaker is definitely the way to go. I'm going to start it up real quick. You can see the light sequence. Alright, and as I lean, these bulbs light up respectively to give me more light onto the dead spot and the black spots when I'm turning corners at night. Alright, these lights are as bright, maybe even brighter than your Daymakers. The Daymakers that Harley-Davidson is selling may not be the 2017 models, but you know that when you're dealing with JW Speaker, you're going to get a quality product. You're going to get the latest product with the best brightness. My signals I went with were custom dynamics. There's custom dynamics in the front. There's also custom dynamics in the back. Alright, let me start those. You can take a look at the back. Alright. LEDs. The Tombstone taillight, which I'm a sucker for, by the way, is not from Custom Dynamics. This is the Kuryakin Tombstone taillight. I went with this one because I like the pattern better. This has a burst all the way around, whereas the Custom Dynamics will have a burst and then you'll have lines here. I just like this pattern better. It's the same brightness. I just am very picky on certain things and I like that light better. Again, you guys are going to go with the trim ring for the headlight. Be prepared to get creative to make this thing work.